Monster is a trendsetter and the bestseller for Ducati for decades now. And the bike has such a strong legacy that even its naked street fighter rivals are clearly jealous of it. This year, the Ducati Monster is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and 2018 marks the comeback of the Monster 821 in India after it was retired last year with the onset of BS4 emission norms. Maintaining the typical Monster character, the new model is here with macho looks and some new features under its sleeves. So let's find out how the new Monster 821 is to ride and if it is worth your money. First, let's talk about the design. Ducati Monster has been the poster boy for naked street fighter for years, and the company has managed to retain its timeless charm with each passing year. For instance, the new model gets new LED DRLs along with a new headlamp that lights up the road better than before. The design of the new Ducati Monster 821 has taken inspiration from the first ever Monster to roll out, that is the M900. The Monster 821 gets the same aluminium clip on the fuel tank that used to come on the M900. The exposed steel trellis frame continues to be an important visual highlight of the Ducati Monster 821 that plays a vital role not just in aesthetic appeal but in structural efficiency as well. The twin-pod exhaust setup on the new 821 is redesigned and the new unit looks bolder than the previous model. One significant update on the 2018 Ducati Monster 821 is the inclusion of a fully colored TFT instrument cluster with an easy-to-read layout. The unit is easy to operate and even first-time users won't find any difficulty in using it. The overall silhouette of the Ducati Monster 821 looks like an evolution over the previous Monsters, and the new model has gained a premiumness in design that makes the bike look more upmarket now. There is no denying the fact that the new Ducati Monster 821 has a butch appearance and is easily one of the best looking naked street fighters out there in the market. The new Ducati Monster 821 gets the same 821cc Testa Stretta L-twin engine from the previous model, but the motor is now Euro 4 compliant. This has resulted in a slight decrease in power and torque figures. The engine now makes 109 HP of power and 86 Nm of torque as opposed to 110 bhp and 89 Nm respectively from the outgoing model. The engine is paired to a 6-speed transmission and the gear shifts are smooth and precise. The slipper clutch on offer ensures smoother operation under aggressive downshifts. A bidirectional quick shifter comes as an option with the 821 and you can opt for it if you want clutchless gear shifts. The motor offers big fat torque low down in the rev range, resulting in a strong acceleration. The mid-range is equally strong, due to which the bike pulls ahead with a lot of enthusiasm, and the typical but incredible soundtrack makes you mark your presence wherever you go while keeping you entertained. The throttle response in the lower revs feels inconsistent and the bike feels a bit jittery below the 2000 RPM mark. But once you ring open the throttle and the engine revs over 3000 RPM, the engine shows its true character and you will actually realize why folks at Ducati didn't settle for a different name for this motorcycle. When it comes to the fuel efficiency, the Monster 821 surprisingly is not that much of a binge drinker that we expected it to be. The combined fuel efficiency of 19 km per litre that included 50% city and 50% highway riding means that you go up to 330 km without any halts at the fuel stations. The Ducati Monster 821 gets 3 riding modes, namely Urban, Touring and Sport, along with 6 levels of traction control and 3 levels of ABS. The Urban mode offers the highest level of safety as it sets the ABS to level 3 and traction control to level 6, offering the maximum electronics intervention for maximum safety. If you have been riding sports bikes for quite a long time, you will surely find this setting a bit boring and unexciting. Next up is the Touring mode that improves throttle response, and in this mode, ABS is set to level 2 while the traction control is at level 4. If you want a decent surge of power, especially for longer rides, then the Touring mode is apt for you. Now here comes the most exciting part. Switch to Sport mode and the monster within unleashes in real sense. The electronic intervention is minimum as ABS and traction control both are on level 1, which means that you can have the maximum fun. The Ducati traction control works seamlessly and we didn't experience any loss of grip even while riding in rains for a significant amount of time. The Ducati Monster 821 gets 43mm upside down forks up front along with a monoshock at the rear. There is a very limited adjustability for the suspension and the setting is on a slightly softer side that we found apt for the Indian road conditions. The setup absorbed the undulations and the uneasiness of the road rather easily. One area that has always been a big plus point for the Ducati Monster is its handling, and the 821 is no different. The suspension setup complements the sharp handling of the motorcycle and it feels nimble and easy to maneuver even in the city traffic. The Ducati Monster 821 sheds speed in haste as it comes equipped with twin 320mm disc brakes up front along with a single 245mm disc brake at the rear. The brakes offer a fantastic bite and feedback, just what you would expect from a motorcycle of this category. What further favors the brilliant handling of the Ducati Monster 821 is the excellent grip from the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3 tires. The new Ducati Monster 821 can be yours in India for a price of Rs 9.51 lakh ex-showroom Delhi. The 821 competes with the likes of the Triumph Street SSS, the Kawasaki Z900 and the Suzuki GSX-S750. If you want a motorcycle that offers a comprehensive feature list and that offers the maximum value for money in this segment, then well, the Ducati Monster 821 might not be the pick for you. What the Ducati Monster 821 will offer you is a part of the iconic legacy that is still going strong. It is a bike that shouts out solid road presence and it will help you make an arrival at places that simply can't go unnoticed. The reason being, well, it's a Ducati after all. If you like this video, hit like, share and subscribe to the Express Drives official YouTube channel. For more auto news and reviews, log on to our website www.expressdrives.com. Thank you so much for watching.